I feel like that's really far away.
It's streaming now.
Oh. Like live already?
There you
are. Okay. Okay, guys. We're getting started here tonight, and there's Randy's hat.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna kind of start working through, going through what I said I talked about tonight. And as always, you can comment on the video on the live thing, and I will try to answer questions as I go. So hold on a second. There. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So starting tonight, we're going to talk about the kit extras, the things that come in the kit that aren't just the oils or the diffuser. There's some things in there that are new since I got my first kit and are really cool and exciting. So you want to learn about what to do with those, and then we'll talk about the Thieves products and Ningxia, which is one of the extras that comes in the kit. And we'll talk about some seasonal stuff. And then I'm also going to show you what I ordered in ER this month. So the starting out for the kit extras, okay. So you're going to see in your kit, you got some of these little tiny, they're called little drams, and they just hold, I think they hold about maybe a total of 30 drops of oil. But the idea with them is that, and this is a new pack, I've had these and used them, and they're great to have to carry along. But the intention with them is that, oh man, this plastic is really hard. Hey, where's a pocket knife when you need one? Okay, I'm going to open that in a second. But they are the Love It, part of the Love It, Share It thing that comes in the kit. So you have this whole, there's this whole kind of description here about Love It, Share It that comes in the paperwork that's in that little folder that's in the top of your box. And it says Love It, Share It, 3 simple steps to get ready. And so the idea with this is to make it really easy to share the product because Young Living is a network marketing company. They want to have people feel very comfortable to naturally promote their product because that's how they get business. So, but it's a great thing because you can develop a business yourself, and you don't necessarily have to make a big deal out of it. It could just be something where you love it and then you share it. So when you get a good deal on something at Costco or Target or wherever it is that you like to shop, and you find a great deal and you tell your friends about it, it's the same kind of deal. It's this is set up to work that way. So it talks about that you love the product, you share it. So they give you these little drams, and you can put, a sample size, which would be like maybe 10 drops of an oil. And then they give you these little cards, and there's some for frankincense and panaway and lavender and peppermint. I don't think they have all the oils in here. Peppermint and Thieves, no. So you can order more cards if you want, but these are kind of the most popular ones that they find that people will just share a sample of. And so they gave you the cards for those. Now, these cards have a little description. So this one is frankincense. Frank is like, he's my favorite. So I'm going to read the little thing and just kind of tell you about it. It says frankincense. Frankincense essential oil has an earthy balsamic aroma that is highly revered for its ability to increase feelings of spirituality and inner strength. Okay, so sometimes you'll read some of this stuff and you'll be like, yeah, I don't know if that's really what I'm using oils for. That's okay. You use them and how they benefit you, then you can just enjoy that for it. So I like frankincense. It is a very calming oil. It smells great in the diffuser. I also really like it for my skin. So it supports healthy skin very well. On here it says apply 1 to 2 drops to the face and neck to minimize visual blemishes and add a healthy looking glow. So that's something I do. I don't know if you can tell my glow. Diffuse to enrich prayer, yoga, or meditation for a deeper spiritual connection. You take that for whatever it's valued to for you. Apply 2 to 4 drops to moisturize dry skin. So, yeah, I put a couple drops of this lemon rose hip seed oil in my hand, and then I'll put a couple drops of frankincense in the morning after I shower, and I rub that together, put it on over my face. It's a great moisturizer, and I've just really enjoyed how it doesn't feel greasy, and I feel like my skin is really clear. So that's that. So you can give those, and what I was showing you was these little circle things pop out, and then what you do is you put your couple drops. Hey Randy, yeah. Can you bring me your pocket knife?
That I can do.
I know. Okay, so.
I like that the world is
We're being real candid here
A
tonight.
live stream of my awesome pocket.
Yeah, thank you.
And hopefully not me
No.
cutting myself.
Also, will you go grab me my big essential oil desk reference after you do that?
Where is that?
It's on the floor in our bedroom. Okay.
Make sure you open it correctly.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a new pack, but anyhow, so you unscrew your lid, you put your drops of oil, this little plastic piece pops out. You put your, I'd say 10 drops is a good sample size to share with somebody. 10 drops in there. And then you put this through the card and you just screw that on. And then you can share it. Love it, share it. It's really awesome. So if you are sharing one of the oils that doesn't have a little card, you can just give the little tiny bottle and tell people about the one that you're sharing, or I don't know. You can be flexible with it. But they have provided you with these tools because they want you to feel free to share and to be excited to share and to have what you need to share on hand after you've been using the product and you love it, because they know you will. So there's that. That's the love it, share it thing. The other thing they give you are some little sample sachets, and they give you a couple different ones. They give you Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming used to be in the kit, and because of its popularity and because people wanted some other oils in the kit, they switched it out. And so it's no longer in the kit except for the little sachet, which is kind of cool. So you can share those with other people, or you can hoard them because Peace and Calming is awesome. Okay. Lemon. That's a good, easy one to share. You can give it to somebody. They can just use the little sachet. I think there's like maybe 3 to 5 drops of oil in one of these. And then you can they can open it up and try it in their water. Thieves and peppermint. All 3 of these, or all 4 of these, I should say. And I think there's usually lavender. I might have used those already. Okay. Anyhow, there may be lavender sachets too, maybe not. But these are all, I'm looking to see. Peace and Calming gives directions for applying topically. Peppermint gives directions for adding to water. Thieves gives directions to applying topically, and lemon is for adding to your water. So these are again easy to share, just to, if you have a friend, you've been telling them, oh man, I'm using Thieves and it's really working great, or I love peppermint in my water, or lemon, or what have you, and then they're like, oh really, I'd love to try that. You've got these nice little samples that you can just give them a sample, and that works out super great. So those are a couple of the extras that come in the kit. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Okay. The other extra, which I think I may have talked about a little bit, is the roller top. And I showed you how to put one of those on last time, and I'm going to be showing some rollers here in a little bit. So I don't have much to talk about that, I guess, but that's in there. Okay, so one of the best things that is an extra that comes in your kit that I did not know how awesome it was when it came in mine. I was kind of, I just thought, well, how do you really know how cool it is when you just get this tiny little pouch? Okay, so they give you two 2-ounce pouches of Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is Young Living's, let me see here. It's like an antioxidant whole food juice drink. And if you read the ingredients on it, it's like a superfood. And it has all kinds of vitamins and great antioxidants, and then it also has essential oils in it, and so you get the benefit of all of those things together. A couple of months ago, so the way you can order Ningxia in these pouches, or you can order it in like a 2-pack, a 4-pack, a 6-pack, or an 8-pack of these bottles. And personally, I think it tastes better in the bottles. I've never been like a weird, oh, I like how things taste in this kind of packaging over that kind of packaging. But I don't know why, but I do. I like it better in the bottle. So it comes in a 25-ounce bottle. And, I kind of save up my points for it, or I see if I can fit it into my budget. It's not cheap, but it is wonderful. I started drinking it every day, and I'm trying to think of what I can say here. What I found is that it was a really good support for healthy blood sugar levels. So it's a great thing. And I've heard a lot of people talk about it being wonderful. If you look at things that are high in antioxidants and vitamins and look at the benefits of those things, then Ningxia falls into those categories. I'm going to open up here. This is the brand new product guide. Comes in the kit these days. And it is full of awesome information. So I kind of am the type of person where I get something and I just flip open to what I'm looking for, and I don't always read through the whole thing. And so some of you might be like that, but if you're one of those really cool people who realizes that this is full of good information, then you may have already read through that. And if you're like me, then just take my advice and take time whenever you have to read through your product guide, because it has great information all about Young Living as a company. It talks about their seed to seal, which is their promise that from the planting of the seed to the harvesting and sealing of the bottles of oils, that Young Living is committed to giving the most pure and best product. So I went to convention last year and I heard Gary Young talk about Young Living and about their essential oils, and I am 100% like sold that they stand for and have the best product, that there just isn't anything that can beat it. So that's good. You can read all about that. Let's see here. It talks about how to use your essential oils. It has a list of all the blends. I'm looking for the Ningxia page though here. Hold on a second. I should mark these things, but you know. It has all the diffusers. I'd really like to get one of those Aria diffusers, but you know, someday. We'll see. Okay. Thieves products. We're going to come back to that. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. Ningxia, where are you? Ah, there. Okay. So it's got these pages, tells you all about the Ningxia products, and I'm just going to read their little description here about Ningxia. It says, for more than 700 years, the northwest region of China, known as Ningxia, has earned a reputation for producing and cultivating premium wolfberries, also known as goji berries. Wolfberries have a rich nutritional profile. Ningxia Red is our powerful superfruit supplement designed to energize, fortify, and revitalize the body and mind. This delicious proprietary blend features pure essential oils, Ningxia wolfberry puree, and other superfruits to supply the body with vital phytonutrients. So, super good stuff. And I will say this too, while drinking Ningxia, I noticed that I did have a lot more energy. I didn't feel as tired. I didn't feel as run down in the afternoon. And as a mom who's homeschooling, that's a really awesome thing. I used to be a huge coffee drinker, and I kind of got away from it for a while as we were doing some different things with our diet. And then as I've gotten back into doing different things, and on occasion when I have coffee, I found that I just feel so jittery, and then I have such a huge crash in the afternoon that I just don't like to drink it anymore, even though I love the way it tastes. So Ningxia has become a great thing. It's not the same kind of like super buzz that you get from coffee, but it's super great. So give it a try and drink your sachets. I would put them in the refrigerator. I've also heard that some people really like it frozen and they'll put it in the freezer. So if you're going to do that, I would like shake it up first, because I know that it settles in the bottle, and I know that it also settles in the pouch. So I would shake it up and then stick it in the freezer and let it freeze if you're going to do that. But there's other Ningxia products in here, and let's see here. I have tried Ningxia Nitro, which is like that's like getting a super energy drink thing. It has caffeine in it. And then Ningxia Zing is a sparkling beverage that has Ningxia in it and is very delicious. But again, you know, when you get that in your budget, that kind of a thing. So let's see here. Okay, so there, I talked about Ningxia. That was on my list. What else was I doing here tonight? I'm not very good at keeping track of what I'm doing. I get kind of sidetracked, so you guys just have to bear with me a little bit. Okay. So, okay, Thieves products. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Young Living has Thieves in lots of different things, and I have tried a number of them. This is probably my favorite so far, the Thieves Household Cleaner. It is very concentrated and works out to be super cheap. So this bottle, I think, is like 22 or, let's see here, $22 wholesale, and for 14 ounces. And that does seem spendy because, you know, you're looking at it and you're thinking, okay, well, that's kind of a small bottle compared to, like, you know, a bottle twice that size that you would buy with a spray at the grocery store. But this is concentrated. So what you do with this is you take one capful and you put it in that same size spray bottle and then fill it up with water, and you can like clean your whole house, you know, 100 times with this one bottle. So it's super cheap, and it's, you know, it doesn't have any harmful chemicals in it. Like, I would feel and have, you know, cleaned all kinds of everything with this. I've put it into a steam cleaner and cleaned carpets. Smells wonderful. They were super clean. It didn't have any kind of like yucky residue left behind. There was nothing in the air that I was like worried about my kids or Randy or I like breathing in. So the Thieves Household Cleaner, totally buy it. It's like, it's a great deal. There's some stuff that it's really expensive and you're totally getting what you're paying for, but this works out to be cheaper than anything you can buy at the store, and it's just flat out, hands down, better product. So I would order some of that. I love it. Okay, I'm going to tell you about some of the other products that I have heard wonderful reviews on, and some of them I have used and some of them I haven't. And the only reason I haven't is because I make a lot of my own stuff. So I'll kind of tell you about that and go through that as I talk about it. But I've used Thieves oil, obviously. It comes in the kit. I love it. We use it daily for a lot of things, just really supporting our immune system. Let's see here. The Thieves toothpaste. So this is one where I haven't purchased, Young Living's toothpaste because we make our own. And maybe I'll go through that sometime. I'll show you guys how I make my own toothpaste. But for tonight, I make my own toothpaste and I put Thieves in it. It's a wonderful support for oral health. And but Young Living also sells Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste and mouthwash. That's another thing. We make our own. And I also put Thieves in there. Let's see here. Okay. So those are things that I haven't used Young Living's own, but I add Thieves to the stuff that I make. I have Thieves hard lozenges. I've heard wonderful things about them, and I actually have them coming in an order that should arrive tomorrow. So I wish that they were here so that I could show them to you and whatever. I have tried them though. I tried them at convention and they were wonderful. Let's see here. The hand soap, again, I've tried that. I love it. It hasn't become something that I purchase regularly because it's, I would say, you know, it's on the cost like line of like Bath and Body Works soap. So when I first looked at it, I was like, man, you know, for a bottle of this pumping hand soap or foaming hand soap that has like the pump, it's $13. And I buy Trader Joe's, which is like, I don't know, 3 something or something like that. But in any case, if you are really into having like a very luxurious hand soap and you go to Bath and Body Works and you buy their stuff, if you want something that isn't filled with a bunch of stuff that you don't want on your skin, then I would suggest buying Thieves instead of the other products. But that's just my 2 cents. Okay, Thieves laundry soap. Again, I haven't used it because I make my own laundry soap, but I have smelled it, and it smells wonderful, and I've heard and read a lot of testimonies about people saying that they really, really enjoy it. And it is one that is on my list to buy and try, just because my toothpaste that I make, I really like, and I've had great results with, but the laundry soap that I make, I'm not totally sold on it yet. I'm still kind of tweaking it, so I might just buy some of the Thieves laundry soap and try it. The Thieves dish soap, that's on my list too. So, and then Thieves spray, I make my own again. So I'll have to go through some of those things sometime and tell you guys about how I make it. But there's a lot of great Thieves products, and I saw somebody post the other day that they added a drop of Thieves to their water and then put their flowers. They had fresh flowers, and they cut the flowers and put them in there, and the flowers stayed fresh for like weeks. It was crazy. So I'm gonna try that next time I have flowers. I haven't done it yet, but anyhow. Okay. So those are the Thieves. Oh, Thieves waterless hand purifier. So it's like, the hand sanitizer, only it isn't filled with like a whole bunch of stuff that will kill all the good bacteria that's in your system. You read a lot of stuff about the antibacterial things and how we've gotten to a place where we just want everything to be antibacterial because we don't want to be sick. But then the end result of that is that we've killed off half of our immune system, and so we're sick all the time. So you can get Thieves products, and they won't do that, and but they will help keep things clean, and it's great. So let's see here. Okay. So spring rollers was the next thing on my list of rollers, but I was looking back, and I had a little brain fog or something like that, and I realized that I had kind of showed you some of the spring stuff last time. We made an outdoor spray and a seasonal roller with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So I'm not going to show you those again, but what I am going to do is I'm going to show you the rollers that I keep in my pouch that I carry with me. So I have a muscle bone ligament roller, and this has a blend of copaiba, panaway, lemongrass, lavender and frankincense, and let's see here, and basil. So those are all oils that support muscles really well. Maddie is at an age where she is growing like a weed, and so she often has times where her legs are a little bit uncomfortable. And any of you who have had, an 11, 12-year-old around that age, like sometimes they get growing pains. And so this is a great blend. I would say you have about half or more than half of those oils. You don't have basil or lemongrass in your kit. Lemongrass and actually basil you can get pretty inexpensively. So I'll talk about some of that in a minute because I ordered a few things in my order this month. Okay, this is a tummy time roller, and it's got lemon, orange, peppermint, and digize. So orange would be the only one that isn't in your kit, but as I recommended it last time, hopefully you've ordered it, or if you put in a nice order this month, you would have gotten it for free. So that is a great one. We use that to support healthy digestion, and the kids really like it. Or Randy and I too, like if we just, if you go out to eat and you've kind of eaten a lot of greasy food or food that you're not used to, just roll this on topically, and it is wonderful. So that is that one. Lavender and frankincense. I have this pre-mixed up as a carrier to put with anything that I apply topically on the go. If I have just the regular bottle of oil with me, like something that I want to dilute, you know, let's see here. Let's say I'm wanting to apply Thieves on the go for some reason, and I don't have my regular jar of lavender and frankincense with me that I have at home. Then what I would do is I would just roll this lavender frank, and it's, you know, it's got a bunch of carrier oil in, roll that on, and then just put a drop of Thieves on and apply it to wherever I need it for whatever reason. So that's a nice thing to have, just have some carrier. You could also just put carrier in a roller bottle and just have it that way. So you just have carrier to apply it. You don't have to add the lavender and frankincense. I just like lavender and frank added because it's so nice. So there's that. This is a wellness roller. This has oregano, frankincense, Thieves, and tea tree in it, and lemon and peppermint. Okay, oregano, Thieves, tea tree, peppermint, and lemon in it. And so this one, I don't know that we apply this on the go so much, but we put it on the bottoms of our feet pretty regularly, just to support our immune system when you're needing that. Lemongrass. Okay, so lemongrass, when I first ordered it, I was ordering it to support healthy circulation because I have times where my circulation just seems like it needs a little boost in my hands and my feet. And so I ordered it. I didn't like the smell of it, and I was like, oh no. So I would just put it on and just kind of, you know, shake it out. Well, now I love it. And so I put it on every day, a couple times a day, and it has really, really helped. And that's what I do. I just roll it onto my arms and rub my wrists together, and I'll put it on my calves and rub it in there too to help the circulation in my feet. And it has really, really improved. So you can get in your reference guide and read about circulation. Okay, so this would be a respiratory support blend. Okay, it has lavender, purification, peppermint, and RC in it. And this is one where if we're just needing some support with our respiratory system, I'll like apply it on across the bridge of my nose and rub that in. And I'll put it around my ears if my ears feel like they're itchy or plugged or whatever, just because there's like needing some support in there. And I rub it in, and it's kind of strong. It's like, woo, real quick. But then it soaks in, and it just opens everything up, and it's a really good thing, especially this time of year. So there's that one. And then the last one is, I would say this is like my happy roller. And it has a blend of joy, grapefruit, orange, lemon, and frankincense. So all of those are like really good mood supporting, happy boosting oils. And again, I just apply on my wrists, and this one I wear like perfume really. So, okay. So those are my rollers that I keep with me. And then I have different things that I change out as far as like the oils that don't have rollers on them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The ones that are just in the bottle they came in. And that's that's kind of what I do. So let's see here. You can see in here, I have Stress Away because you should keep stress away with you all the time. I went to Costco on a Saturday a couple weeks ago, and I got there and the parking lot was crazy, and there were so many people coming out and so many people trying to go in, and so before I even went in, I just stressed away all over, and then walked in like, okay, we're gonna do this, get through Costco. This is another one I carry with me. It's called Aroma Life, and it's good for your cardiovascular system. Okay, so you can look that up. But it has an oil in it called marjoram, which is, I think, one of my favorites as far as smelling. I just love the smell of it. So I like the smell of that one. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go through what I ordered this month in my ER order, and then I'll show you what I got for free. Okay, so I ordered these BLM, which stands for Bone Ligament Muscle Capsules, and it says right on the bottle, nutritional support for bones, ligaments, and muscles. And there's 90 capsules in there. They've got manganese and potassium, and then they have collagen and glucosamine sulfate and balsam fir, wintergreen, and clove essential oils. And I actually ordered those for my mother-in-law, so they're supporting her muscle, bones, and ligament. And she likes them, I think. Well, actually, she hasn't had the capsules. She got the powder last time, and it like says you can mix it with water or milk or whatever and just drink it. And apparently it tastes like a Christmas tree. So she wanted the capsules this time, so she didn't have to taste it so much, which is totally understandable. And I felt a little bad. Okay, Life 5. This is Young Living's probiotic. I have 2 of these because one is for us and one is for my mother-in-law. I like to order for her. She's a sweet gal, so I help her out like that. Then I have Citrus Fresh, which I ordered for another friend. And then for myself, hold on a second here. I'm going to separate these out. I ordered Bergamot Vitality because I wanted to try bergamot, and you can get it in Vitality, and then you can get the smaller bottle, which is less expensive. And it isn't like a super expensive oil to begin with, but what I'm going to show you here is that I ordered a couple of Vitality oils, and then I get the smaller size, and I got to get a few, kind of have more variety as opposed to just ordering one big bottle of one thing. I got to try 3 things. So bergamot, this is the first time that I've had this, and it is like a wonderful. It's got a really citrusy but slightly floral smell to it, and I love it. I haven't had it before, but it's going to be, I think, a new one that I'm probably going to wear like perfume. I really, really enjoy it. Okay. The other one I ordered was Basil Vitality. And I don't know if I talked about the Vitality line before. Basically, they just started with the Vitality line. And what it is it's a group of oils that they have labeled for dietary consumption. So these oils are the same oils that you can order in bottles that are labeled like this, but they, in these bottles, give instructions for diffusing or applying topically, and the Vitality oils give instructions for taking internally. So you can read on the bottle, it'll like say, you know, put a couple drops in your water, or it'll talk about putting them in capsules. And Young Living sells these veggie capsules that I just ordered. Because okay, so I've used a lot of my oils internally, but I've been just, I don't know what you want to say, too lazy to buy capsules. So I just put a couple drops in like an ounce of water and I just take it like a shot. And some of the oils are a little hot, but you know, it only lasts for a second. But if you want to be really organized with how you take your oils, which I'm getting there, you can order these capsules. And I don't know if you can really see this, but it's just a pill, and basically you can open it up and then you put your couple drops of oil in there, which the Vitality line will like tell you how many drops to put in a capsule. And then you fill the rest of your capsule with a carrier oil. I think for dietary use, almond oil is considered to be a very good one, or you can get fractionated coconut oil. And so that's what I'm going to use. Or even, you could even put like olive oil. You just want to make sure that you're using a high grade oil, because, you know, you've got the best in essential oils. You don't want to add something low grade to it. So that's my 2 cents on that. Okay, so those are the capsules, and you can use those with Vitality oils. The Vitality oils are exactly the same oil that is in the bottles that are labeled differently. It's just an FDA requirement that Young Living could only have one product labeled for one use. So they could either say it was a cosmetic and it's labeled for topical and aromatic, or they could label it for dietary supplement. And so they had to choose. And since so many oils are so versatile, what they were able to do is they created the Vitality line, and they labeled those oils for dietary. Okay, so basil. Basil is great for muscle support. It also tastes delicious in spaghetti sauce, which is what I've used it for. Oh, it's also really good. I make a blend that is a support for, I'm trying to think of how to say this. I'm not really sure. It's a support for my head, okay? So you rub it on the back of your neck, and just kind of where you might carry some tension. And basil works super, super great with that. The other thing I'll do with that is I'll put a drop of peppermint on my thumb and press it to the roof of my mouth. Peppermint Vitality, of course. And that works super great. So I also ordered peppermint because I was out. So I've got basil, peppermint, bergamot. I ordered lime Vitality because I just wanted to try the lime and I haven't had it before. And then the last little one that I ordered that is not a Vitality oil is Manuka. And I ordered this because I have Manuka honey, and that I have purchased. Oh, of course. Hold on one second. Oh, never mind, I'm back. Okay, so I have Manuka honey, and that I use for a lot of different things, and so I wanted to try Manuka oil, so I ordered that. I have some visitors, and it has I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. It's slightly floral, sweet. It smells a little bit like the chamomile oils, if any of you guys have tried those. But anyways, it's in the like tea tree family of plants. Very pretty. Do you want to show? Gracie had a sewing day with Grandma today, and she made this beautiful shirt.
Turn around.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so those are the oils that I ordered this month. And then the things that I got for free is Panaway, which comes in your kit and is kind of a spendy oil. So that's nice to get it for free. Stress Away, big bottle. And this I got because I ordered a 190 PV order on Essential Rewards. So this was just a promo for just Essential Rewards. If you ordered a quick order, you would still get the Panaway and you would get orange, but you won't get the Stress Away. Stress Away is only for an ER order. So that's good to know because you get an extra freebie and then you also get the points back. I've been ordering on ER for over a year now, and so I earn 20% back on all my orders, which is really awesome because then I get more free stuff, which is part of what I told you I have coming. Tomorrow I have an order that has the Thieves lozenges and I think purification in it because I'm running low on purification. So that is about it. Let's see here. So you get those for free. They had a couple other freebies if you ordered up to $250 or $300 this month. The 300 PV freebies were some of the Kids Sense oils, which are something that I have been really, really wanting to try, but I just couldn't quite get there this month. So that's okay. The other thing that came in your order this month is the new seasonal catalog, and you'll see like at Christmas time they do one of these and in the spring, and I can't remember if they do another one like in the fall or if it's just twice a year, but a couple times a year at least they put out one of these catalogs, and they'll advertise new products and they'll also advertise some products that are kind of seasonal that they're trying out and just to see if people like them. And so they've got some cool things. They've got the Vitality line listed in here. You can buy a whole Vitality culinary collection that has ginger, basil, thyme, lemon, peppermint, rosemary, black pepper, lime, oregano, and cinnamon bark for $110. So if you wanted to get, some oils that you haven't tried before, it's got that. So when you get your order, be sure to look through that because it's got some great stuff in it. And I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else I was going to talk about here tonight before I sign off. I don't think so. Oh, well, one thing. Okay, so I have sent you guys all the pocket reference, which is, or no, I sent you the quick reference guide, which is awesome. It is the only reference guide I've had up until this point, and it has served me really well. But I saw this on sale not too long ago. This is the essential oil desk reference, and it's much bigger, and it has a lot of extra information in it. And so I ordered one, and I have been really excited about it. So if you are looking for more tools, this is a great thing to pick up and have. I think that is all I have for tonight. And if this is like last time, I probably forgot something, and then I will be back with another short and fun video. Otherwise, I will see you guys next month because I'm trying to do this monthly. So if you have anything, if you're watching and you're like, oh, please talk about this, or I was hoping you'd show this, or can you tell me how you do this, fill in the blank, feel free to email me, message me, whichever way you want to contact me, and just, give me feedback, give me tips on what you'd like to hear about, learn about, because, yeah, I'd love to do that for you. Okay, so we'll talk to you later. Bye.